The camera seems to be not focusing very well today. I wonder why. Okay, need more light probably. Namaste. David, we have a not a huge audience, but some audience today. We have Art Jones, who tried to come in earlier. He in fact came in, but I not completely, in a sense. I could see his picture, but didn't hear anything. He was trying to say something. He was speaking, but there's some problem, technical issues, so couldn't hear anything. It would be helpful, Art Jones, if you type in your name or further details or something where we can be in contact further. Okay, David.
Yes.
Why are we here today?
I don't know, Vivek. Why are we here today? We're here today because we have had such a great time in the first 7 BLABs that we have done. We've learned a lot of things. We've made a lot of new friends. We've shared a lot of good information about small businesses, our small businesses. The primary purpose that you and I decided to do a series of BLABs was to share with small businesses anywhere 7 technology questions that you created, 7 marketing and sales questions that I created. That's my area of expertise. Technology is your area of expertise. And we really want to get small businesses thinking about what it is that has worked for them in 2015. And there's only about a little over 100 days, maybe 110 days left in the year. What has worked for you in 2015? Conversely, what hasn't worked for you in 2015? Then step back and ask yourself the question, why did it not work? And it not working, has it had a major impact on my small business, either negatively or positively? So now is the time to start asking those questions so that as we go and start 2016, we know that we are headed in the right direction. So we have offered, Vivek and I are offering any small businesses that take the time to answer 7 questions about technology, 7 questions about marketing and sales that we have devised. And if you submit those questions to us, 2 things can happen. First thing that will happen is that Vivek and I will set up some time, private time, with you to analyze, share, discuss, brainstorm, whatever questions you have, whatever answers you provided, and sharing our expertise with you on those items. Then for the first, what do we say, 12 or 13 folks that respond
Mhm.
to the audit, we will set up for those 12 or 13 small businesses a private hangout. Or I don't know. I guess it needs to be a hangout as opposed to a blab.
Yeah, I mean, I would provide necessary guidance as and when required for that to happen.
So
So,
the key being that we will create a group of people and small business owners like yourself, excuse me, and together we'll do some brainstorming. So we would ask in that group session, you bring the biggest challenge facing your small business. We will throw it out there for discussion, and we'll have a group discussion to assist you in relate to you what's happening in our businesses. Maybe we're dealing with the same challenge that you have. I'm quite sure that many challenges are going to be overlapping. I am quite sure of that. I am also quite sure that many of them are going to be technology challenges, and
mm,
many of them are going to be marketing and sales challenges. So we will help you. We will create this session where creatively offer suggestions that will help you in your challenge, and at the same time, you will guarantee to make some new friends, some new
mm.
small business friends. It's the ultimate in small business collaboration, and that's what Vivek and I specialize in, is small business collaboration. Okay, that's the why we're doing what we're doing, Vivek.
Yeah. I hope my sound is okay because we
Your
have.
volume's on the low side, but it is what it is.
Okay. Yeah. I am actually asking the question today: what methods do you use to communicate with prospective clients, your existing clients, and even your employees, if you have any? Because the traditional way of email, it's a bit overused. It's a bit not often not suitable for the purpose. Um, because I have had experience where employees were sending emails about a problem with the product that the company was producing for over 4 years. Over 4 years, the employees were sending and receiving emails to different departments. The email was flying about all over the place. Not just one email, I mean, lots of emails. And what was the result? Nothing. No one did anything. Um, so using the email is not very effective way of communicating, not anymore. Video is one way. Video chats, private chats, hangouts, hangout messages, chat messages, even text messages onto your phone. These are various ways how you can maintain communication. You can even initiate communication. So what do you think of that, David?
I am not necessarily going to take issue with you on the concept of email because, I used to do a lot of emailing. I don't do much anymore. But more important than just talking about, we're talking about prospective clients as
Hmm,
opposed to existing customers.
hmm,
Um, with existing customers, obviously you're going to communicate with them in the way that they want to communicate. They're your
yeah.
customers, so you communicate with them what's most convenient for them. When you're talking about prospects, I really don't have a problem with emailing to
But
prospects.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, interesting enough, your example was something that happened internally in the company. as
Yeah.
opposed to outside the company and communicating.
I'm actually using that as an example. Even within the company, people don't really read the emails, or they don't really do what the email says, or
Well,
email email.
therein, it's not the concept of email, then it's the concept of what the content. I mean, if I'm hearing you correctly, it's the content of that email, and emails will be read if the content brings value
Yeah.
to the individual who you're asking to open up and read the email. I am, in the past 5, 6, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years. I've subscribed, if you will, to
Hmm.
many marketing and sales email lists because that's my frame of reference. That's my interest. I want to see what
Hmm.
other people are saying. I want to see what other people how they're communicating.
Hmm.
But the what has evolved over the years, and this goes back to my statement about content. What has evolved over the years is there's a lot of hokey, crappy stuff that is out there,
Hmm.
and when I look at somebody, rather than delete it and unsubscribe, I just or rather than unsubscribe, I just delete it. I don't read it because I can tell by the subject line,
Hmm.
really, what
Hmm.
they are trying to do.
In
And
the last couple of days, I have actually had to report somebody, block somebody who was trying to sell something to me. That individual was using emails, um, and here is a point. Even with the video technology available, even when you use the video technology that is available, the content has to be right. The content has to be right. And this company, this individual, even had a video chat with me. But, and here's the distinguishing factor. What this individual did was he came on video stream, but he muted his camera. He didn't want to show me his face. While he expected me to show my face, see my screen, do a screen share. That I said, well, that wasn't in any way fair. I am, after all, his prospective client. Okay, you use new technology available, yes, but how are you using it? This person used it very in a inappropriate way, and as a result, I have been still getting emails from that company. But yesterday I made a decision to block. I did unsubscribe, but this emails kept coming, so reported to Google and blocked.
it is what it is. So by the nature that you asked this question today from a technology perspective,
Mm-hmm.
it's an appropriate question also to ask from a marketing perspective, and I kind of gave that as my answer to the question. Are there what have you found to be the top 3 technology methods to communicate with prospective clients?
Prospective clients would be, it actually depends on the kind of target audience. It goes back to what you were saying yesterday in the BLAB.
Would you
Who,
tweet to them?
who is the target prospect? If it is a big company, probably you need to have a different strategy. If it is a small company, you need to have a different strategy. If it is a individual you are trying to interact with, then again you need a different strategy. But yeah, the point is all these that all these tools are available, but are we using them effectively? Many cases, no. Many cases, uh, different reasons, but yeah.
This kind of ties in too with the discussion we had yesterday about the buyer. Do you know how to effectively um, identify and communicate with your buyers? And obviously, we don't want to waste a lot of time
Hmm.
attempting to communicate with the wrong people.
Hmm.
I mean, why waste your time? And so your point is well taken. The larger the company, uh, the more um, important it is to find the email going to the right person.
Isn't there a phrase, don't spill the candy in the lobby?
Don't what the candy in the lobby?
Spill.
Spill it.
I
Uh,
heard that in a sales training.
would you explain that to me? So I'm kind of dense on that one.
That is, don't give away the best bits to the wrong person.
Oh, yes, I agree.
So
So, uh,
yeah, I guess yeah, I have asked the question, and so I think it's time to wrap up.
we encourage anybody viewing this blab to go to. Did you put our?
Yeah, I have put the
Okay,
link.
go to
.com.
integratesimplifylife.com, and on the homepage, right hand side, you'll see it right away. There is an audit form. It's 14 questions. It will take you several minutes to answer those 14 questions. It might take you longer. If it takes you longer, that's a good thing because you're putting more thought into your answer and really taking a good, hard look at your business to come up with the best answer that you possibly can. And if you fill it out, as I said, Vivek and I will offer complimentary our time to analyze, brainstorm, share our thoughts about
Hmm.
your answers to your questions. And then to the first, or I should say, not to the first, to the next 12 or 13 small businesses, we will create kind of a mastermind brainstorming session. It'll be well worth your 1 to 2 hours. I don't know how long it'll be. It'll probably be a 1 hour session. It'll be a minimum 1 hour. It'll be probably closer to 2 hours, but it will be one of the most powerful, interactive sessions about your small business that you'll encounter, and you will take away from that session ideas, concepts that will help to propel and enhance your 2016 small business. That's all I have to say, Vivek.
Okay, so we are wrapping up this session today. So all I am going to say is integrate, simplify
Simplify
life.
life.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.